You want to go?
It's Saturday. It threw me off because it's not Sunday.
Oh, yeah.
It's Saturday. And you know what that means? It's time for a special edition of the All Effin' Wrestling Show. Tom, JFB.
There's no news. It is WrestlePaloooza and all our prediction time. That's right. I'll go over the rules, the regulations, the shenanigans. Right after this. Joe?
JFB, hit that music. I got my mic turned on and I'm ready to go. It's time for the All Effin' Wrestling Show.
Woo! Saturdays are made for fighting, and this happens to be the Saturday where it is true. Hockey starts. Fights there. WrestlePalooza. Fights there. AEW. College football. There's an opportunity for you to take a pot shot at somebody and knock a punk ass on his ass. Today's the day. Hi, everybody. My name is the almighty JFB, James from Boston.
Occasionally, we will move our shows to Saturdays because sometimes it just calls for an audible. You do it on Saturday because there's a lot going on Saturday sometimes with these pay-per-views. If Tony Khan can move his pay-per-view, if WWE can counter program, why the hell can't we?
Hell yeah.
I am, of course, the patron saint of professional wrestling. That gingered up, bubbly son of a bitch. I'm Cat Dry, and this right here is the Instagram cat that started it all, Fruit Cat.
Hell yeah, Fruit Cat.
And the defending, I guess I'm not, I won the last championship. This is a brand new championship. It's a unified championship we're fighting for today.
Yeah, there's a lot on the line today.
All out WrestlePalooza championship.
So I'm telling you, Jay Brock, it's going over the shoulder.
This is the start of Canada Effin' Dry's belt collection.
What about you down below, good sir?
Y'all know, it's me. It's the EVP here on a beautiful Saturday afternoon. I got Maryland and Wisconsin football on the TV. We're getting ready to talk some wrestling. Let's have at it, boys.
All right. You know what? I'm not even going to play the main event. Here's the story. It's of a lovely lady with 3 girls of her own. But anyway, I'm just kidding. So we're going to predict.
I knew it was much more than a hunch, JFB.
I knew it was much more than a hunch. We're going to predict WrestlePalooza first, then we're going to go into AEW's All Out. 1 point per win if you predict correctly. If it's your lock of the night, it's an additional point. Now, throughout the night, we will whoa, hey, it's a celebration. Hey, so going through the rest of the night, we may do little pot bets here and there. Like, is this person going to do this? Is that person going to show up? Why is that orange lady in the audience? I don't know. But that's what we're going to do. We're going to little prop bets, basically, is what I'm saying. For all you gamblers out there. By the way, you click down below, DraftKings.com. Sign up. Helps us out. Okay? And AEW can be predicted tonight on DraftKings, and you can win in a pool of $10,000. So click on that link. Go ahead, make a deposit, because you have to make a deposit in order to bet. Even though AEW is free to bet, you still have to put a deposit in there. So go ahead, make some bets. Sports is happening, people. Sports is happening. And I guarantee you, at some point, DraftKings will let you start betting on other stuff that's not sports. Just saying. All right. Anyways, so this episode is brought to you by one of our newest sponsors, and that is these guys right here. I told my dad to stop smoking. He still won't listen to me. So, but SW Sabers makes lightsabers. There's two versions. There is the cosplay, which is used basically for when you go to like Comic Cons and stuff like that, or you dress up for Halloween. But then there are these. These are the combat sabers. They are made for actual combat. Now, the JFB, being the man of the future that he is, emailed this company and asked them if they could send us a video of them demonstrating the durability of said lightsaber. So, SW Sabers, go on the link down below. So,
Are there
yeah, brother.
SWA sabers?
Oh yeah, SWA Sabers. Woo. Yeah.
AFW's part of saber.
So let's start with WrestlePalooza. Now, mind you, the list that I have is not necessarily the order of. We can kind of figure out. We know the main event for both matches, so we'll save those for last. But
Before we start this,
yes,
I just want to say this. CM Punk quoted as to say, WrestlePalooza is a ridiculous name.
oh, it's stupid.
I think Punk is just going on a full heel turn. Like this, the things I'm hearing him say during this press junket leading up to WrestlePalooza is some of the most rude shit I've ever heard him say in my life.
So the problem,
I don't know. Maybe he's just getting tired. He's just turning into morphing into Bret Hart before our eyes.
I love it. All right. Let's get on with the show. First match of the night for WrestlePalooza, which happens tonight. I'm going to start with the Usos versus the Vision, the Braun Breaker, and Bronson Reed. Cannon Dry, you go first.
Okay, what do we got? We got Bronson Reed.
Yeah, Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker versus the Usos.
I feel like Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker. Sorry, I had a brain fart there. Can't remember his name, even though you just said it. I feel they need the victory here to keep them, believable as a strong faction. So I'm saying Big Jim takes the pin on this one.
Wait, you saying who? Jim?
Big Jim takes the pin on this one.
Okay.
Isn't
And
that
you're taking the Vision?
So that if we get a random out on a limb thing, that's an extra bonus point.
Yeah.
We get it right.
Yeah.
So we each get a one out of the limb thing. And you can copy me, I don't care.
Okay. Joe.
I don't know. I'll be honest with you. I don't see the Usos losing their first match back as a proper tag team in how
But
long?
they're not. I don't think they are a proper tag team, though.
It's still they're the Usos. It's their first. They're back together as a tag team.
That is true.
At the same time, didn't Braun and Bronson tease about going after tag titles?
Yeah.
On SmackDown. So like it feels like this is a match where like neither team should really lose.
Well, you could have them lose by a little bit of shenanigans and still be red hot.
Nah. I still think I'm going to go with the Usos.
Okay. Who eats the pin?
Bronson Reed.
Okay.
I will say, though, here's what I think happens after. I think Bronson and Braun will get their heat back, and Reed hits a couple tsunamis after the match.
Oh, of course, yeah.
EVP Joe, if we ever did an EVP Joe shirt, it would say, I will say. That's his say. I will say.
I'm going to go with the Vision. I get it. It's the Usos, but let's be realistic and honest. One's on one brand, one's on the other. Eventually, they're going to split apart until the draft. I don't know. I don't know. There's just something about the dynamic between them that doesn't seem excitable. This is the first time in a long time I've seen the Usos together, and I can give a rat's ass less if they wrestle or not. I'm going with the Vision. And you know what? Big Jim eats the pin. Because I don't think they're going to do it to Jay. Well, actually, you know what? No, I take that back. It's Jay. Jay takes the pin.
Jay, going out on a limb here.
Yeah.
I thought I was out on a limb.
Yeah, the reality is that he's taken a fall from grace. He's not top guy anymore on Raw. Now, I don't even think he's the second or third guy on Raw right now. This is a guy who had a championship, fell dramatically, and now he's tag teaming with his brother. I think he takes a lot.
He still gets still sells a lot of shirts. The crowd still gets pumped for him.
Oh, I know.
Maybe this is how they turn him heel, though.
Maybe.
Right?
They've been.
We
teasing.
forgot they've had some tension between them.
Yeah.
Or Jim gets pinned, and this is how Jay blames him.
Yeah, very well. Let's go to the next match. CM Punk and his wife, AJ Lee, is taking on Seth Rollins and his wife, Becky Lynch. Kendra, you go first.
I'm going with CM Punk and AJ Lee. This is the there's no gold on the line. This is just her story for the fans to see AJ Lee again.
Yep.
There's if they have Punk and AJ Lee lose here, that's some shitty booking.
I mean, we're talking about WWE, so it's not unfathomable.
And Tiff's a big AJ Lee. Like,
oh, I love AJ Lee. I've met her. She is freaking amazing. She is like, I guess it's kind of like saying you are able to contain the explosive power of a nuclear weapon in something about that big. That's her in a nutshell. So, all right, Joe.
Yeah, I'm going with Punk and AJ Lee.
Okay.
And I think AJ Lee gets the pin and then gets an Intercontinental title shot later on down the road. I think that's what.
Son of a bitch! You stealing my thunder now? That all you got today?
That's all I got.
Damn it. Yeah, you know what? It's Punk, it's AJ Lee. The reality is that I don't give a rat's ass where they're wrestling. AJ Lee is come back. She needs to get an IC title because she's going to win the IC title. She's not going to just get a shot. She's going to beat the shit out of Peggy.
I like that they're putting you're getting this belt over by putting it on prominent people.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely.
And it's not the belt. The belt isn't the weird thing about this. The belt isn't putting the people over. They're trying to put the belt over.
Mm-hmm. I mean, right now, that's all you have in Raw. All you have for the women's title in Raw until tonight was Becky Lynch's IC title. And the reality is that unless someone else wins and not the boring person, that's still going to be the most important belt on Raw for women. So
we'll get to that. We'll get to that later.
We're getting to that right now. Next match:
Okay.
Io Sky versus Stephanie Vacour for the vacant, undisputed WWE Championship. Canada Dry. I'm deferring to Joe. Joe, you go first.
Hey, first off, can we step back to the previous match? I want to make that. I meant to say that's my block of the night. Punk.
Oh, that's your lock of the night? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Joe.
That's smart. That's smart.
Okay, so we're on to the Raw Women's World Title.
Yep.
Once again, this is another one where I could see either woman winning. It would make sense, but I'm going with Stephanie Vacour. I think it's time to make some legitimate new stars on Raw.
Okay.
We've seen Io with the title. If anything, Asuka's probably costing her the title tonight, and those two can spin off into a program of their own.
Yeah.
You and Kimmy are in sync here. You guys are mind melding.
I don't have the
Kimmy,
comments
when
up, so I'm not saying anything. So,
Kimmy, when are you coming back on the show? I miss having you on the show, Kimmy. You are freaking amazing.
Kimmy is on fire right now.
I mean,
like you see these graphic posts she's putting up?
Yeah.
Like
they're amazing.
Well, she inspired me to do it.
Yeah,
So, great job, Kimmy.
yeah.
Um, but uh, uh, this to me, this is. I'm not a fan of Stephanie Vacour. Like, I need some personality, and it's not just shoving your butt everywhere.
She's working on it. Isn't she taking
English classes, yeah.
English classes?
Yeah, like I need to feel the wrestler's personality.
Okay.
That being said, even without speaking, Vacour has more personality than Io Sky
Yeah.
without even speaking.
Yeah.
This Io Sky is like a cup of water with water for dipping.
Yeah. Ooh, I love water on water dipping.
Water on water action. Um,
T-shirt idea.
yeah. What does this even mean? Water on water action. Um, but yeah, that's my pick.
All right. I'm going with Stephanie Vacour as well. And to be honest with you, I love Io Sky when she's not wrestling in WWE. And in reality, the second half of her matches are amazing. When she kicks it into gear, she kicks it into gear. But Stephanie Vacour is she's the next big thing right now in the women's division. And I am also making this my lock of the night. There you go. Oh, by the way, you're allowed 2 locks of the night, one for WrestlePalooza and one for
Oh,
All Out. All right. Let's go to our next match.
That's your lock of the night for Vacour?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
The cojones on this guy.
I know. Yeah, what are you going to do?
Or let's say the yam bags.
Yeah. Let's go to Cody Rhodes versus Drew McIntyre for the undisputed WWE Championship. Ken and Jai, you go first.
As much as I love Drew McIntyre, and I think uh, he would be a great champion just to reset this whole thing.
Yeah.
But there's no way in hell they're making Cody lose his first defense.
Yeah.
Since winning it.
I agree.
This is my lock of the night with that.
I knew it.
Something, Cody Rhodes.
Joe.
yeah, this is a Cody win. I mean, like you said, it's his first defense. He hasn't even been around to really build this program.
Yeah.
Very uninteresting. But that's been Cody since WrestleMania. Very uninteresting.
Yep.
Dossie has an interesting thing. Will they have Booker say something inappropriate?
I mean, of course he's going to. He's Booker T. That's like saying, does the Pope Catholic? Yeah, he's Catholic. Booker T is Booker T.
Okay, on the thing, you know
Yeah.
where we showed the clip where he said, where people are saying, I popped my dick, man. Did he say it or did he say something else?
No, he said that.
He's claiming he didn't say it.
He
I
can
don't know.
claim he didn't say it at all.
He's
there
saying
are
I
numerous
popped my
people
neck.
who have confirmed he
It
said
does
it.
not say, does not sound like I popped my dick. It sounds like it says I popped my neck. I mean, sorry, so it sounds like I popped my neck, not pop my.
I think he said he popped his dick, but
Yeah, I think so too.
yeah. All right, let's go to our final match. It is the main event for WrestlePalooza. 5 matches in total, by the way. We have John Cena taking on Brock Lesnar. Not only are you going to predict the match, but I want you guys to predict the time in minutes. If it's below half a second, if it's above half a second.
Why not this, JP?
Yes.
The one closest to the actual time
Okay.
gets an extra point.
There you go. All right, let's do it. Kendra, you go second. Joe, you go first.
I love how you start with Kendra. You go second.
I'm picking Cena to win this.
Yeah.
Just because. I don't. Brock doesn't get anything from winning this.
Yeah.
And for match time, I'm going to go 13 minutes and 30 seconds. I will say, though, I heard also someone made this put this out on the internet, and I would love for it to happen. They need to rerun their SummerSlam match, but have it be reversed, where Cena just hits like 15 FUs. He just finisher spams his and then call it a day.
Kimmy's going with Drew as her lock of the night. That's crazy.
Down, Kim.
Talk about ballsy.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. Yeah, I picked Cody Rhodes because the reality is that WWE's booking is about as predictable as rain in Florida. It's going to rain in Florida. I don't care. Every day it rains, at least for a minute. Drew McIntyre, and I kind of want to bounce to what Canada Dry said. I think, in all honesty, that Drew McIntyre is a way better person, character-wise, than Cody Rhodes. Like, Cody Rhodes is the white meat babyface, but he's also vanilla. Like, there's nothing to him. He's going to play the Hulk Hogan role in WWE until either he gets bored or until Hunter gets bored. And then they'll do something. So, yeah. All right. Joe picks John Cena, Canada Dry. You go next.
I'm going Brock Lesnar.
Okay.
I feel like this leads to a follow-up match.
No. Not with some limited dates left. No way.
I feel
that would suck.
Brock Lesnar is getting the win, and Cena they're replaying what went on before, where John Cena has to dig down deep and do the Rocky stuff and defeat him in the second one. Yeah. So yeah, he loses tonight, and you know what? I'm gonna go with my lucky Kimmy, just not her pick. I'm going with 17 minutes and 8 seconds.
Okay. Being a fellow person from Massachusetts, I always love backing people that are from the state. Like, you could be on a chef show and be the biggest asshole in the world, but if you're from Boston, I'm probably going to pull for you. I'm just saying. I really want to pull for Cena. But I think the reality is that, number one, Brock Lesnar is going to be his final opponent. And I think Brock Lesnar wins. I think what's going to happen is Lesnar's going to win. Cena's going to go away because I think he doesn't have another appearance for at least another 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks. And then he's back. And so I think what they're going to do is they're going to kind of hem and haw until the last match, which unfortunately is in Washington, D.C. and not in Boston like original. But that's where Brock Lesnar is going to – that's where he's going to lay down for Cena. And Cena's going to go out on top.
So Kimmy says she's got to flip a table if Cena loses today. I
hope it's not
a video, Kimmy, of you flipping the table.
Can I just say something?
Yes.
This has been the worst last year of a wrestler's career I've ever seen.
Oh, it's horrible. It's embarrassing.
To be fair, EVP Joe, they've never really done this before in wrestling.
I don't care.
Where you do a wrestling
tour. Tony Khan never did it, and he nailed Sting's retirement.
Like, yeah, it wasn't a year-long thing though.
Oh yeah, it was.
Yeah, he announced that Revolution next year is my contract is up and I am walking away.
Was it a full year?
Yes.
Yeah. It was like 367 days.
But it was definitely, it wasn't like a 2-month notice. It was a long time.
Yeah, he announced at Revolution that Revolution would be his last because he did a promo with Darby Allin.
But he wasn't appearing as many times as Cena.
He was the tag team champions.
He was appearing way more than Cena was.
He was wrestling a full-time schedule.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because remember, he lost the titles in his last. Schedule. He retained the tag titles in his last match, and then they vacated him.
Yeah. I mean, the reason why Cena's not is because he's got press tours, he's got movies, TV shows, he's got a lot of shit going on.
But Kimmy, if you flip a table, I want you to film this shit. Get your husband to film it. Have you freaking out. This is going to go on the YouTube channel.
Hell yeah. I'm all for it. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Brock Lesnar. So, ooh, excuse me. Woo.
Do we
Creed
got
can-
the thumbnail?
I do
JP
have the
show?
thumbnail. I can't
Gonna
believe I didn't already
divide
put
the
it up.
two things. So now we move to All Out.
Hey, what's he doing on there?
You're putting him up like he's Baby Billy.
I'm just saying, he's better than Baby Billy.
No.
I said it. Rebecca,
Listen, does Dirty Dom play Bible bumpers? No.
no, he does not, but he might. He
Like
might.
I can imagine have Dirty Dom on Bible bumpers.
There you go. There you go. Okay. We're going to go to All Out. We're going to start with 0 Hour. There are exactly 3 matches for 0 Hour. The first one is an 8 women's tag match. It is Harley Cameron, Mina Shirakawa, Queen Amanada, and Willow Nightingale. They're taking on Megan Bain, Penelope Ford, Hart, and Sky Blue. Julia Hart and Sky Blue. Kendra, you go first.
My favorite wrestler is on the one team. My favorite one of my favorite women's wrestlers in AEW, Harley Cameron. I gotta side with her team just because I love her so much.
There you go. Joe.
The heels won this last time they did a big multi-woman match. I'm going with the faces this time. Give me Queen Aminata and Harley and Willow and I forget the fourth.
I'm gonna go with the faces as well. I think that them going over and then the heels attacking afterwards is what is the catalyst for Blood and Guts.
I swear, if we don't get blood and guts, I'm gonna riot.
Yeah,
You're gonna flip a table.
yeah. I'm gonna flip a car.
Braun Strowman shit back in
Hell yeah.
10 years ago.
Yep. Let's go to our second match. It is Daniel Garcia taking on Shibata. Ken Dry. You go second. Joe, you go first.
You don't stop throwing this though.
This is a Daniel Garcia all the way. The man
Yeah.
just turned heel. Shibata never wins singles matches anymore. And you can't cut the legs out from Garcia already.
Yep.
So, no, he gets the win.
Okay. Ken Dry.
I think Joe makes a very valid point.
Yeah.
Garcia just turned heel. Shibata doesn't win singles matches. Giving it to Garcia.
There you go. All right. I'm going with Daniel Garcia as well because we finally are getting Daniel Garcia as what he was always intended to be, his final form, if you will. And that is badass. Now,
Death Rider.
yeah, I am going to pose another question. Does Hook return Canada Dry during this match?
No.
Okay. So Canada Dry says no. Joe.
No.
JFB says yes. Because I think Hook's going to join the Death Riders. Because Hook can't wrestle by himself. So that's what I think. I think he's going to go under the tutelage of, he's going to be Yuta's replacement. And then eventually Hook will get kicked out or he'll turn on the Death Riders. So, all right. Let's go to our third match. Now, one of the Trios champions was in a singles match. The other two are in a tag match. It is Samoa Joe and Hobbs from the Ops taking on the Workhorsemen. Ken Dry, you go first.
It's Workhorseman versus.
Joe and Hobbs.
This is Joe and Hobbs all the way. There's no way the Workhorsemen are gonna like these guys. I don't know if these guys ever get a win, but good that they're getting on the pay-per-view.
There you go. All right, Joe, what are your thoughts?
Oh yeah, this is Joe and Hobbs all the way.
Yeah.
Without doubt. Now I do have a question. Did you guys hear what Conan said on his podcast?
No, I don't like him, so I don't listen to his podcast.
He said he wants Samoa Joe to leave AEW to go back to WWE to join Solo Sikoa's group.
Yeah, that's the reason why I don't listen to Conan.
Now, if this happened, Joe has to be the leader, not. You can't be second fiddle to Solo.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to go with Hobbs and Joe as well. I would love to see a couple of no-shows. A couple of no-shows. I just want Joe to be like, just walk
A
away.
couple Samoa Nopes.
Yep. Samoa Nopes. All right.
Kimmy's really going on a ledge here. She's going with the workhorseman.
Wow. Kimmy.
Tell me you don't watch AEW without telling me you don't watch AEW.
There you go. All right, let's go to the main card. First match. I think this is what opens the match, to be honest with you.
Tony Khan's already confirmed what opens the card.
Oh, what opens?
FTR versus Cope and Christian.
Just happens to be that was what was on my list.
Yeah.
ENC Music Factory are taking on FTR. Canada Draw. You go first.
I think Cage and Christian. Christian, that's the same person. Cope and Christian are getting the win. Start this crowd off happy. Start the crowd out pumped. Their hometown boys defeat FTR.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Joe.
Yeah, this is a Cage and Cope win all the way. I will say, though, if I had the book, I would do it differently. I would have FTR win, parlay this into a best of 3, and then the winners get a tag team shot at the world champions that will eventually be the Bucks.
You would have Cage and Cope lose at home.
Yeah. It's Cage and Cope. What the fuck do they lose? And you know they would put over their friends. But in reality, especially because it's opening the main show, Cage and Cope all the way.
I feel JMP's going to go somewhere different with this. He's got
sure
this
he
look
is.
on his face. Bazooka Joe over here.
I'm going with FTR. Now I want you to listen and follow me here because a lot of it is I'm riding off of Joe's coattails because he seems to be riding off of my ass all day. So what's going to happen is CNC are going to lose. Not clean. Oakley is going to cost them the shot. So it's not going to be a clean win for FTR and not a clean loss for CNC because you can't really hurt them. You have to find a way to kind of shenanigan it. Now, what's going to happen is I like the 2 out of 3 falls idea, but I think what's going to happen is the Bucks are going to win the belts at some point, not necessarily tonight, or maybe. Bucks eventually get the win. They get the belts. FTR beats them. CNC start making their opinions known. They are going for the belts. They start doing the chase, whatever World's End, maybe not even that long. We get the FTR as champs versus CNC and Crope and Christian win the belts. That's how I would book it. What does Kimmy say? Cage all the way. Hey, I mean, the likelihood is yes, they're probably going to win because it's Toronto and that's where they're from. But I think Tony Khan's a smart booker sometimes. I said that out loud. He's a really good booker at times, and I think he knows how to tell a really good long story, and that's a long story you want to tell.
I will say,
right.
you know what I would love to see?
Yeah.
What Revolution always has like their best tag matches.
Absolutely.
Give me a TLC match at Revolution, Cage and Christian, or Cage and Cope, FTR and the Bucks, and sort of recreate TLC all over again. Because you have the Bucks as the Hardys, obviously ENC, and you could have FTR do the role of the Dudleys.
Yeah. To answer Drew's question, yes, 0 Hour is called the backyard back.
It's not Drew, it's Dossie.
Oh, Dossie, sorry. Yeah. Anyways, let's go to our next match. We're going to talk about match number 2, Hurt Syndicate versus Ricochet in the GOA Kendra, you're going to go last. I'm going first.
Oh,
I'm gonna go with the Hurt Syndicate. I think that right now is not the time to pull the plug on them taking a huge loss. Even though they lost their belts, they weren't really involved with it. So I don't think they're in the right position right now, especially with MVP, to take that first loss. Ricochet and the GOA can definitely do it if they put on a good show. That's the key. If you want to sell this loss to Ricochet and GOA and you do it stupid, you're going to burn them. You're going to burn them to the ground. They got to start back from the beginning. If you book it right, they will come out looking strong, like Tia. Now you got me saying it, Canada Dry. It's not Tia Leone, it's Toa Leona. If you have Toa Leona doing the,
you want to make Taya Leone your luck of the night?
oh, I would, yes, in a heartbeat. But yeah, I think you made Toa Leona look like $1 million. Now you have a chance to make all three of them look like $1 million. Do the right thing, book it correctly. All right, Canada Dry. You go last. So, Joe, you go first.
I'm going to get Agony and Ricochet to win this.
Okay.
I think now is the perfect, to make some new stars, which they need to do because they have quite a few injuries.
Yeah.
This allows Hurt Syndicate to move up if they want them to, but you got to make GOA and Ricochet a credible threat. There's no better way to do that than to have them beat the Hurt Syndicate and they pin MVP.
Okay.
Now,
I'm okay with
are
that.
you picking this for AFW League as well?
Yes.
Interesting. All right. Canada Dry. You go next.
I'm going because I just like the song "You Hurt People."
Yeah. You hurt
I love
people. You hurt
people. We hurt people.
Sometimes they hurt themselves.
I think it's Hurt Syndicate. They're just red hot. Like they are the Legion of Doom right now
Mm-hmm.
in AEW, and I think like it's really a go like it's on the pay-per-view, but really it's just to like there's nothing on the line.
Yeah. Pride. That's what's on the
the trios. Like could they go after the trios title briefly? I don't know.
I wouldn't mind it, to be honest with you.
Or you get one badass team taken over by another badass team.
Yeah. All right. So let's go to the next match. We got Moni in the middle, Moni in the middle. It's 80s hip hop. Most of you guys don't know
I
that.
never heard this song.
We're going to go with Mercedes Moné. She is taking on Riho for the TBS Championship. Kendra, you go first.
Mercedes Moné. And this is my lock of the night.
Ooh, lock of the night. Okay.
I can't see Mercedes Moné losing to Riho. Rio's coming in just to pretty much to do the job.
Okay.
But I think it's gonna be an entertaining match.
Yeah. Okay. My question to you and to everybody is: does anybody come out to either challenge or debut after Monet wins?
No, I don't think so. I think it's gonna be just like the same the next thing for Dynamite.
Yeah. All right. Joe, you go next.
Yeah, this is Mercedes Moné all the way. Like I said, Rio just shows up out of nowhere and hits a move from the top rope and gets a title shot is extremely lame.
Yep.
So get through this, and then let's get another good story going. I don't know who. I don't think anyone debuts. It'll probably be
Rio is your Drew McIntyre in
Yeah.
WWE in AEW.
break in case of emergency.
Yeah.
But no, I think the net. I think if anything happens, it'll be Wednesday during Mercedes Monet's celebration. She
Yeah.
always has one after a big pay-per-view win.
I'm going with Monet as well because, to be honest with you, I don't think that Tony Khan really knows what he wants to do with that belt, and so you just keep it on. However, I think Athena shows up. And that's your next opponent because that's a great match, and that's a
So
match you
this
want to
this
book.
yes or no question you got here is
Yeah.
worth 1 point, right?
Yep. So I'm going with Athena. I think Athena shows up and she takes it home. All
Now,
right.
if it's not Athena, Jet, but you still get a point because you said yes.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go to a coffin match. Darby Allin and John Moxley. Kendra, you go first. I'll be back in 2 shakes.
Now, I originally was thinking that Darby would win, but after that interview with Brian Danielson, I'm thinking it's Darby who loses to John Mox, and for whatever reason, Danielson can't help him because he made the promise. So I'm going with John Moxley here. Joe?
I'm going with Moxley as well because I think we're getting a tag match at Wrestle Dream. I think it's going to be Mox and Daniel Garcia versus Darby and Danielson. I think that's a tag. 1 year on from Danielson being screwed over by the Death Riders.
Yeah.
I think we get a tag match. Finally puts an end to that storyline.
Okay. I'm going with Moxley as well. I think after the conversation that was had. However, I'm going to make a call. I'm calling my home run on this. Here's how this is going to end. So, John Moxley is going to do something, and Brian Danielson is going to come either from behind the commentary desk or from behind back, because I think he might recuse himself from this. I think he comes from back. I think he starts running up. Darby tells him, no, go back. He turns to go back, and there's Wheeler Yuta. Yuta gives him a bazooka knee, holds him, and watches him as John Moxley just goes to town on him. That would make Freddy Krueger, Jason Voorhees, and Michael Myers blush.
I would 100% agree with you. Had he not already made a promise, there's no need to hold him.
No, I think they're going to either that or they drag him out. They want him to watch, and it's more dramatic and more.
I think that works better if you have you to drag out an already bloody Danielson.
There you go.
You keep Danielson on commentary because he has to do his job.
I don't think he does because remember he left.
He left last time.
Yeah, that doesn't mean he's doing it this time.
It doesn't, but I think for the visual effect of them dragging a bloody Danielson out to the ramp.
You guys still got to put your lock of the night in for this, don't you?
Yeah, I know. I'm good. I know.
I'll get to it.
Reminder. Friendly reminder.
Why are you stepping up on me, man?
Be stepping.
Just saying, dude. Come on, man. Bro. All right. Let's go to our next match. It is a tables and tax match. We got Mark Briscoe, MJF, who, by the way, just a fun reminder, MJF did lose the CMLL championship to Mystico. So, all right. Joe, you go first.
Oh, this is MJF all the way.
Yeah.
There's no reason. Love Mark Briscoe. There's no reason for him to win this match. None whatsoever. And our compatriot on Wednesday night said we could absolutely see Mark taking some time off, getting written off to go spend some time with his beautiful brand new baby girl.
Yeah.
You care to lock this in, Joe?
No.
No, you don't care to lock it in?
Nope. Because as much as I think it should happen, I could also see freaking Mark Briscoe winning.
Yeah.
Because it's Tony Khan. So
The king of unpredictable booking. Candace Shaw, you go next.
I'm also going with MJF. He's in the world title contention, so I don't like him taking a loss here, especially since he lost his world title or his world title at
Yeah.
was it last night?
Yeah, it was last night in Arena, Mexico, and then he flew right up to Toronto. Man,
That's pretty cool.
He's been busy.
All right. I don't know what the hell you guys are smoking. I would like to have some. I'm going with Mark Briscoe. Briscoe
Whoa.
needs time off,
The yam bags on this guy.
he has to take time off, and I believe he does. The
Only
way
reason why he should lose and not win.
No. Listen, hear me out. This is a specialty match that MJF is not a specialized wrestler of. He is not an extreme wrestler. He never has been. He never will be. But Mark Briscoe is. But this, in order for my scenario to work, this has to be a war. This has to be a war of attrition where both men might have to be carted out of the ring either in a wheelbarrow or on a stretcher. The next day, Mark Briscoe is going to come back on Wednesday, and he's going to say, MJF, you took me to my limit. You broke me. You took a little bit of me in that match. You took a little bit of my soul, and I'm needing time off. And that's how he gets off. That's how he gets off the show. That's how he gets off the run, and he can go home, be with his kid. Now, yeah, the likelihood is MJF is, but I am a Mark Briscoe fan before I was an MJF fanatic. And you have to give Briscoe that one last shine, and that's the way you do it. You pay honor and respect to the guys that came before. And Mark Briscoe has done everything. Mark Briscoe could have walked away after his brother died, and he didn't. And that's a huge thing. And I think Tony Khan recognizes it and gives him the stroke on this.
I think that's why he gave him the ROH World title.
Yeah.
The title that his brother won.
Yeah.
I mean, is that
possible?
Too. Yes, but I could also see him coming back from after that beating after a long layoff and costing MJF his cash-in world title.
Yep, absolutely.
You got a new fan, JP.
I gotta say, sometimes, hey, you gotta remember. I call Dom, I call Hangman Page, I call a lot of things. Not on predictions, but on the show.
I called them. I said, "Hey,
called them." All right, let's
they didn't answer.
Let's go to the Unified Championship. Oh, I'm sorry. No, let's go to this one. This is for the Women's World Championship. It is a fatal four-way. The following contestants: Timeless Tony Storm, Chris Statlander, Tekla, and Jamie Hayter. Daphne will be there as well. Canada Dry, you are going to go last. I'm going first. I'm going with Timeless Tony Storm. And that's my lock of the night. To be honest with you, I don't think Tony Khan knows what he wants to do in the women's division. You have such amazing talent in your promotion in that division, and you act like you have no idea what you want. So my suggestion to Tony Khan is let someone else book the women's division. I don't care if it's one of the women in the back. You got to go hire someone. I don't care if you clone yourself and give you a more feminine edge. I don't know, and I don't care. But you need to do something, Tony Khan, because you are constantly.
What would a female Tony Khan's name be?
Towina. Towina Khan. Yeah. Okay. You need to fix this division, and you need to do it now. You screwed up twice getting a belt on a New Blood. Okay. And you're going to do it again in a fail forward because you put three other women who don't stand a chance in the ring against Tony Storm and the way you've been booking her. I'm going with Tony Storm, and I think that Tekla takes the pin. This is for an extra point. Canada Dry, I changed my mind. You go second.
I go third.
Well, now you're going second.
I'm going now.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
You're confusing me. I'm going way out. out of left field. I'm going with Chris Statlander.
You son of a bitch! I was gonna pick that too.
The mozzarella. I think that they finally pulled the trigger on this Death Rider thing, and Statlander becomes an official member of the Death Riders.
Breaking Harley Cameron's heart in the process.
Maybe not even until after she wins the gold. Maybe not even like they help her win, and then they're like, "See, we gave you the gold. Like maybe you should start listening to us."
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I think this is and Timeless Tony Storm gave a speech like this is the end of the road for championship reign.
Yeah.
So I'm not really confident on this, but I feel like it's gonna happen.
Who takes the pin?
I'm going with we got I'm going with Tekla. No, I'm going with Timeless Tony Storm.
Oh wow. Okay. Beats the champ clean. Okay. Joe.
Yeah, I'm still gonna go with Chris Statlander.
Okay.
I think fatal four ways are an easy way to get a title off someone that you don't want to eat the pin.
Yep.
She's going to pin Daphne, as you call her, JFB.
Tekla's Daphne.
Because she is so lost in the sauce. Like she has no direction. She just, ooh, look at my arm. That's all she does.
Yeah.
Said it before. She is AEW's Raquel Rodriguez, who just says, ooh, look at my back.
Yep.
Tekla?
No.
Hater.
Hater.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I consider that, but I feel like if the Death Riders really do get involved, like you could have Tony eat the pin and make it more interesting.
Okay.
But I like yours as well. That's who I was going to go with originally.
All right. Let's go to our seventh match. It's a fatal three-way. It's a three-way dance for the Unified Championship. I'm sorry, no, I take that back. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah. For the Unified Championship, it is a three-way. It is Takeshita, Mascarera Dorada, and your champion, Okada. Canada Dry.
I feel like one of you is gonna, or maybe both of you will make you luck of that. I don't know.
I made my lock in tonight. Timeless Tony Storm.
I'm the only one
right.
who hasn't used their lock yet.
Wait, when did you?
I feel Joe's gonna make this his luck of the night.
He took his on Mercedes.
That's right. Yeah, he took it on Mercedes. All right, Canada Dry, you go first.
I thought you did Timeless Tony Storm.
I did.
No, I'm saying you, Canada Dry, chose Mercedes as your lock of the night.
Yeah.
Yes, I did. Yes.
Yeah.
I think this is Okada all day long.
Yep.
Possibly saving the belt to hand it off to Swerve later. I don't see him losing. Lance Dorado takes the pin.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't even think we need to put a bet on that. It's pretty well known that that's how they're going to do it. So, all right, Joe.
Yeah, Okada's winning this. And he's going to win because he's going to throw Takeshita out of the ring to pin Mascarada Dorado.
Yeah.
Which will then lead to a dream match at Wrestle Dream of Okada and Takeshita for the title, one-on-one, and that's where we get Takeshita turning face and leaving the Don Callis family.
Could we possibly get the start of the face turn tonight?
I think it's already started personally.
Yeah, it's already started.
But yeah, I'll make this.
When is this New Japan match coming?
October 13th.
So he could potentially be. When's Wrestle Dream?
I'm checking that up right now.
December.
No,
Wrestle Dream's October.
Oh, okay.
So he could come in as the New Japan champion.
He could, yeah.
it is October 18th, so like a week later.
Yeah, so he could come in as the champ. Then it would really be the unified title.
Yeah.
I'm also going to make this my lock of the night.
Lock of the night.
I knew you
Okada
would.
win. Well, it was either
I'm
this
gonna,
or I pick Hangman.
yeah,
I mean,
that's cheap. That's a cheap
Yeah,
play.
at least you appear like it with the 3-way appears risky.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with Okada as well, but here's the thing: if Takeshita doesn't win, the likelihood is he's probably going to win the New Japan Pro Wrestling Cody Rhodes neck tattoo championship. If Takeshita wins and he's the new champ, he's not winning the New Japan belt. So I think how Japan's going to book is based off how AEW is booking, because I don't think they have any idea what's going on. So, all right, let's go to our next match. It is a fatal four-way for the AEW Tag Team Championships. It is Brodito against the Bucks, against Hechicero and Josh Alexander of the Don Callis family versus Jet Speed. Canada Dry, and we're not putting a prop bet on who gets pinned because I think we know who's getting the pin.
it's a ladder match. There is no pins.
Oh, I'm sorry. All right,
So the
so
titles are up on the.
yeah, so who touches the titles first? That's the extra point.
The Young Bucks.
You're picking the Bucks to win?
No, the Young Bucks touch the title first. That's the question.
Okay. And then who wins?
But the ones who walk away are Brodito.
Yeah.
I feel like
Okay.
for them to lose at their first big defense,
Yeah.
I feel like what's the point in doing that to begin with?
Yeah.
And to me, this leads to the Young Bucks. They get the bunch of money, and now it brings them lower. After all the money's gone, and now we can get like happy or sad Corbin out of this. With the
Yeah.
Young Bucks.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. All right. Let's go to Joe. Joe, who touches the belts first?
Bucks touch the belts first, but obviously don't win them because a returning Jack Perry pushes the ladder over on them. And Brodito will retain.
All righty.
And you threw that in for free. What a nice guy.
Yeah.
I'm going with Brodito as well, just because, let's be honest, Brody King's my new best friend. And the Bucks are the ones who touch it first. Jack Perry tilts it over and costs them the match because that's the way it has to work.
Let me just verify this, Champy,
Yes.
because we have on October 5th we have an AEW wrestler
We do.
coming on the show,
We do.
and I will just clarify this for my hints
Uh-huh.
because I want you to have this guy on the show eventually. It's not Brody King.
It's not Brody King. No.
It is not Brody King, but I think you should try and get Brody King somehow.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna go out on. I'm gonna push hard to get Brody King.
Because that'd
I
be
want
cool.
that dude to be my best friend. That's all I'm saying. All right, let's go to the next match. Big Bill taking on a returning from 16-month layover Eddie Kingston, just for shits and giggles. There's no belts or anything involved. Canada Dry, you go first.
This is I like for Big Bill. I like that he's getting a pay-per-view match.
Yeah,
But there's no way in hell he's winning against a returning Eddie Kingston.
yeah, not a chance.
No. Like maybe if Eddie Kingston returned on Dynamite or Collision or something,
Yeah,
then maybe we could see, oh, okay, he's already got his big wins, but no, he's not losing to Eddie Kingston on his first match back.
yeah, not a chance. Not a chance.
But let me compliment Big Bill. His promos have gotten way better.
Way better. Way better.
Like he's literally been under the learning tree of Chris Jericho with that promo shit.
So the question for the extra point is, does Chris Jericho come back? Canada Dry?
No.
No. Okay. Joe, you're next.
Yeah, unfortunately, this is an Eddie Kingston victory. I would love nothing more than just give Big Bill the win. He's done so much good work lately, especially since Jericho has left. Like, he's definitely come out of his shell. He's become a significantly better promo guy. He's becoming a great big guy, like learning how to work as a big guy.
Yeah.
But Eddie, I mean, yeah, it's Eddie Kingston. he's going to win. Jericho doesn't come back tonight.
No.
They're not last night. Like, I know we're talking about some dirt sheet stuff, but like Big Bill and Brian Keith aren't even listed as like the learning tree anymore internally.
Oh, okay.
I think
So, like, if he did come back, it would have nothing to do with them. I think. I feel that would be a disservice to Jericho to stick him with them again.
you know what what would be cool if Jericho is coming back and he is absolutely going to the WWE, which I'm fine with. He should come back to put over Hangman Page. 6 years come full circle. Have him be the one that Hangman beats.
Even if he's not going to WWE, that would be cool.
Yeah, either way.
All right. I am going with Eddie Kingston as well because unlike you guys, I actually like Eddie Kingston. I just like everything about him. Like I like his blunt forwardness. He's an advocate for mental health. I like that he isn't like jacked and stacked.
Can I just say I don't hate the guy Eddie Kingston. Yeah. I hate the character that in AEW that is Eddie Kingston.
Yeah,
and that's what I feel too.
Yeah. Like I know, like in real life, he's a great guy. Like he gets me motivated. Like when he did his speech, like in All Out last year, behind the scenes, he definitely knows how to get you motivated. I just don't like how his character is portrayed.
Yeah. So let's go, and no, Jericho's not coming back. Now it's time for the main event. It is Hangman Page. It is Kyle Fletcher. It is for the AEW World Championship. There is a stipulation. The stipulation is if Kyle Fletcher's faction, the Don Callis family, at all show up and interfere with the match, Kyle Fletcher will lose the TNT belt. Canada Dry, you go first.
This is Hangman, Adam Page, all the way. Cowboy shit all over the place. There's going to be cowboy shit all over this ring. They're going to have to clean it up. They're going to have to get, toilet bowl cleaner or something. I don't know. Because there's going to be cowboy shit everywhere.
Yeah.
And hazmat suits, right?
Yep.
There's no way. But still, you know what? This is so big for Kyle Fletcher.
Yeah.
Even in the loss. Yeah. I'm looking forward to this match. And I think, we got our All Out after show.
Mm-hmm.
This could very well be the match of the night.
Yep, absolutely. All right, Joe.
Yeah, this is absolutely going to be Hangman Page winning. But as Bully Ray says, Kyle Fletcher, he may not go over, he's going to get over in this match to an even higher degree.
I can't believe you're quoting Bully Ray.
I usually don't. I can't stand that man. But every once in a while, he does spew out some wisdom that makes sense.
Yeah.
But
all right,
Hangman knows the mission. He knows he's going to win, but he knows he's also there to make a star out of Kyle Fletcher.
Yeah. I can't agree any more with you guys than I could right now. It's Hangman Page. Fletcher's going to look like a gabillion dollars. Yeah, a gabillion. That's a new term. A gabillion dollars. Yeah. He's going to look like a shiny gabillion-dollar bar is what he's going to look like.
He's going to look like $55.
Yeah, he's going to look like $55 and a loony and a toonie, my friends. Yeah. All right. That is the end of the show. So, time for me to do some really cool stuff. Down below is all our links. The link for DraftKings is down below. For SWA Sabres is down below. All social media links are down below. However, if you want to show the world how much you love our podcast, how much you love tuning in to the AFW Network and all the shenanigans that go along with it, well, all you got to do is just, wear a shirt. ProWrestlingTees.com/effing wrestling, where you can get all of your effing wrestling gear. On behalf of Canada Draw, on behalf of EVP Joe, I am and always will be your favorite JFB.
So with that being said, tune in right after AEW All Out. Join us and get our reaction. We're going to give you all our grades and all that kind of stuff. Put your fist in the air. Put the devil in a sharpshooter. Stick a rocket on your back and just keep fighting.
Woo!
I got my mic turned on and I'm ready to go. It's time for the All Effing Wrestling Show.